Oh, hey, what's up? 66hellride here. It's my turn to make a cooking video. I've never made one before, but I thought this would be pretty exciting. You guys would like to learn how to make a peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich. I'm just kidding. I want to make ham and beans. Ham hocks with some sliced ham. First, here, show this right here, camera guy. These are my multi-beans. It's the soup beans. I like using the multi-beans myself. Some people use Great Northerns. Some people use whatever beans you like, navy beans. I like the multi-beans myself. Got some fresh ham hocks. I usually get smoked hocks, but my girlfriend went to the store and she wanted me to use fresh hocks. So we're going to try this, and I went ahead and browned the skins on them just a little bit, and I'll put those in there in just a little while. I took some ham and I cut it up with a cheese grater, grated it with cheese. I don't think anybody in the whole entire world has ever done that before. I'm pretty excited about this. I'll put that in a little bit later. One yellow onion. We'll use the whole onion. I'll put that in about halfway through. This takes about 6 hours to cook, and about halfway through, a little over halfway, I'll put that onion in there and I'll dice it up real nice. I use a little bit of celery salt. Of course, these are all generic spices, and just a pinch and a dash of each one of these. Celery salt, thyme leaves, a little ground sage, and some coarse ground black pepper. And the rest of it will just be the flavor from the beans and the ham. This probably takes, like I said, about 6 hours or so. I went ahead and pre-prep cooked my ham hocks and sliced up my ham chunks into finely shredded cheese style ham. I'm going to make some sweet cornbread too, so to hang on and see how I make my sweet cornbread. I use a couple ingredients that nobody in the entire world uses. That's right. So this is my first cooking video. I hope it turns out good. I know the ham and beans will, because I've cooked them several times before and they don't last long around here. So we have 3-4 teenage boys that pop up around here once in a while, and we love them. So some people like to soak their beans overnight to take the gas out of them. I soak them for about an hour and then rinse all of the bug and mouse excrement that may have been in the factory that sits on top of them. Just rinse that stuff off of there for an hour or so, and I'm going to go ahead and get my crock pot, put it on low right now, and here in about 30 minutes I'll add my ham hocks to it, and here in about 3 hours I'll add my onions to it, and I might even add some celery. I haven't decided yet, but anyhow, this really ought to be good, and part 2 is coming up. Well, I'm not going to show the way that I make the cornbread, because it's really just making cornbread. Everybody kind of knows how to make it. You just follow the directions, but I do use the Jiffy corn muffin mix. I make it 2 different ways. Just make it normal, like straight out of the box, and sometimes I'll take a box of Jiffy corn mix and a box of white cake mix, and I mix it together. It gives it more of a cake type texture and a little fluffier, thicker cornbread, some people like. But I don't have any orange juice, and that's part of my ingredients that I like to use in brown sugar, orange juice, and honey. I've got a little bit of honey left. I've got probably enough to make some. I'm just going to go ahead and make just regular cornbread today because I don't have my orange juice, and that's kind of a bummer. I was going to show you how I mix all that and stuff, but I just add maybe like a half a cup of orange juice in, and whenever I do that, it's whenever I make it with the cake mix. But anyway, the beans are done. I got about maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes of sleep all night long. It's going to be a big day today. Yeah. My son and his girlfriend are at the hospital, and I'm going to have a grandson, and that's exciting. I've been a emotional wreck all night. It's really cool though, because I've never been a grandpa before. I'm only 42, and I'm glad I'm able to live long enough to see myself become a grandpa. That is really cool, and I'm excited, and it's pretty emotional for me. I can imagine what my son's going through right now. But anyway, here's how my beans turned out. They look pretty good. I cut up some more ham and put in there with it. I got up in the middle of the night and turned it off and put the rest of my onions in there. But that's my multi-beans. I even just went ahead and sliced up some extra ham and threw in there. Of course, you got the big old ham hocks in there. You pull some of the meat off of those and whatever. But it's really cool, and I'm just waiting on a phone call. They had to induce or labor for the baby to come. But his name is Jameson. That's awesome, and it's really exciting for me. And probably my son's probably just scared to death right now. I can imagine what his girlfriend is going through. She's just a tiny young thing, and then this is of course their first child, and it's the first time I've had to experience anything like this. But it's incredible, and I thank you guys for watching my video. And if you're in the area, stop on by and have a bowl of beans and cornbread. Of course, the cornbread will probably be ready in about an hour or so. I'm going to wait a little bit and maybe see if I can get me some orange juice somehow and make it the right way. But thanks again for watching my video, subscribing to my YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time whenever I got some more nonsense.